John 19:2. Kai hoi strateotai plexantes Stephanon ex akanthon epethekon autou te kephale kai hemateon porphyroun periebelon auton. Right before this, Pilate has made sure that Jesus is taken away at the request of the Jewish crowds. They say, we don't want Jesus, we want Barabbas. So it says Pilate had him taken away and scourged, and we read, and the soldiers, implied after, we're taking this as a temporal adverbial participle, after weaving a crown out of thorns, they placed, implied it, the crown, upon his head. Right, there's the head on the head, and there's the his on his head. And they clothed him with a purple garment. Let's begin at that last line there. Periebelon, that's our verb, periebelon. Maybe you recognize that, maybe you don't. It's coming from parabolo. Literally, parabolo, if you look at it, is to throw or cast around, to put around. But it's used to put on clothes. Also, it doesn't always have to do with putting on clothing. You can see there's a loss of a lambda here. Oh, yeah, I remember the second aorist of balo is ebelon. So we're building on the second aorist stem. This is a second aorist active indicative. It's a third person plural because, again, it's describing the soldiers here. They clothed, they put the clothes on, they clothed him. There's accusative number one, accusative of person. And here's accusative number two, accusative of thing, what they clothed him with. They clothed him with, English, we have to provide something like with. They clothed him with a purple, there's the adjective for purple right there, porphyroun, clothed him with a purple garment. Notice purple is neuter accusative singular to match the neuter accusative singular noun that it is modifying attributively. Let's look at one other thing. The first line here, plexantes. Not surprised if you don't know that verb. It's the verb pleco. It only occurs 3 times in the New Testament, always in reference to this crown of thorns at the time of Jesus' crucifixion. You can see how a sigma has combined in here, and we have an alpha. This is indeed an aorist active participle. It's nominative masculine plural because it's describing the activity of the nominative masculine plural soldiers. And there's no article in front of it, so probably adverbial. And so providing the word after here because this must precede the placing of the crown on Jesus. So after weaving a crown out of thorns, they placed it, implied it, upon his head.